It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got two teams who were AFC rivals for almost 25 years. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it's all up next.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Matchup of a couple of teams, Greg, with one big thing in common. A new head coach from a season ago. These are always the seasons we want to see how they play out, how they can implement their plan going in.
And more often than not, Mike, as we all know, when you find yourself in position to make a coaching change, it's because the previous few seasons did not go according to plan. So the question is, did they find the right new head coach to lead them in this next era for their organization? These two teams today are hoping that this goes a long way into deciding, do they have the right guy pulling the strings? Because if you do, if you have a head coach and a quarterback, you can win for a long time in this league.
The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Johnston motioning over. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And what stands out the most about Murphy, Mike, is just his ability to play with leverage. He's quick, he can disrupt, and he is so good against those double teams. 5 sacks, 8.5 tackles for loss his last year in college, both career highs. I think he's a young defensive player that has a chance to be really good at the NFL level.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Geno. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's dropped off for Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Again, zone read, it's Edwards. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. Give him 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Now a second down throw for Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Smith. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith now. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Johnston motioning over. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Chargers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Smith to throw on first down. Metcalf hauls in that one. Second and 7. They go play action with Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, it's Geno. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Chargers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. It's Edwards. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. Now it's Dobbins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff to Edwards. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. On the ground, it's Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. A second down throw for Smith. That's complete to Metcalf. .21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. From the shotgun, Smith. Now he'll run. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 1st down is Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Smith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over just before the half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We're accustomed to seeing strong quarterback play. We got that in the first half from Justin Herbert. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Toss, right side, Charbonnet. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost, and they've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
The home team's offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Again, it's Edwards. He'll manage only a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Third and a yard. On third down, here's Edwards. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward. That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Gino. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense and Gus Edwards heading back on the field for the next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Walker. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back is Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They'll run the toss with Walker. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Off the play fake. Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
From the pistol, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks are back within 5.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On play action, it's Herbert. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now is Herbert. And that is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He's going to keep it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On play action, Smith.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll run here. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. They run once more with Edwards. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Donald Parham, touchdown Los Angeles. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They go play action with Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, it's Gino. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The second down throw is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
He'll get this complete to Walker. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and receiver Quentin Johnston set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A give zone read. It's Edwards. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 71 yards. Touchdown, L.A. takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Chenault. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
First down throw there is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one complete downfield to Walker. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
On 2nd down, Smith. They'll try to hit him with a screen. So here comes 3rd and 5. Now, Gino. He's got it at the 3.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has the decision to make.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. Smith. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
On the give, it's Edwards. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This is 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Going for it all. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.